Welcome to my TNA Impact Wrestling, TNA Slammiversary pay-per-view tonight, and I have a lot to say, and I kind of let my thoughts think about this before I got into tonight's review, and there's a lot to speak on, especially doing, TNA's kind of first pay-per-view in almost a year, in a way, since, I don't know, either you want to say Slammiversary, because I was live, or Bound for Glory of last year, but as we come into Impact tonight, a lot of things happening on the show. A lot of good, a lot of bad. And we kicked off the show with pretty much talked about the King of the Mountain match and old clips from TNA Impact Wrestling tonight. I might as well get this out of the way because they didn't do this on the show. Show the person that's going in the Hall of Fame, and the person that is going to the Hall of Fame this year is Jeff Jarrett. So there's no problem with that. Jeff Jarrett won Hall of Fame. It's the man that founded the company and made it, so I'm not a problem with that. But pretty much we kicked off at the announce table with Mike Tenay, D'Angelo Nero, and Josh Matthews on commentary. As the first match of the night was Tigre Uno versus Manic versus DJC in elimination for the X Division title match, which is actually a good match to kick off the show. Once again, X Division's back, but it's kind of took some time to build Tigre Uno in a way, though, to get him up there, because Tigre Uno's just been around and stuff, and I thought the match they put on tonight was really good. I say that, really great match to kick off the show. It was X Division. It came pretty much between Tigre Uno and Manic, and to do the match and everything, and most everybody kept up with the entire match, and fans were really high on it and stuff, so I thought it was like actually good match to kick off the show. Like, it still needs time, but it was good. They pretty much went to the back end with Jeremy Borash. We talked about Robbie E. Talked about Robbie E. that's been for years, but now he's going to be a different Robbie E. tonight. But when they pretty much started off with Jesse Goddard, the man Jesse Goddard, trying to be like Lex Luger coming out and call Robbie a bitch and call everybody fat. Look at me and look at you, which his whole promo went on a little bit too long in a way with Jesse Goddard's talking. Like, I know he's trying to get himself over and everything, but I don't sit behind a keyboard and drink coffee and stuff like y'all and be fat. And pretty much the match between Robbie E. and Jesse Goddard was just kind of long. It didn't really go nowhere. Like, the crowd got into it, but it felt like it went kind of long in a way. They talked to people about the King of the Mountain match tonight. Matt Hardy, as he talked about, he's going to come King of the Mountain because he's one of the greatest tag team wrestlers tonight. He's going to be his, he's going to be the King of the Mountain tonight. And as they pretty much going to the next match, Bram going against Matt Morgan. Matt Morgan got on the mic, saying it felt good to be back on TNA and everything. And Matt Morgan says it's going to be a street fight and stuff. So the street fight between Morgan and Bram. Bram went with the bright side of things on a chair, and it was actually good. So between that match, maybe Bram, I think they're probably going to push Bram to the title next now after this match, but Bram beating Matt Morgan was actually even cool to see Matt Morgan. I don't know how long Matt Morgan will be here during his time being, but it was actually good to see him. Pretty much going into the next match, Austin Aries going against Davey Richards for the stipulation will come the stipulation for the best of 5 series. The final match for the TNA Tag Team titles was this match was the best, probably the best match out of the night between Aries and Davey Richards. Pretty much tore the house down with this match, and the crowd was really into this. And it was kind of long, but the finish was somewhat a little bit lame with Rude coming out. Then Eddie Edwards, pretty much Aries picking up the pin. He says, it's going to be a Braun Patty's match, but he was kidding. But the last match will be a 30-minute Iron Man match for the Tag Team Championships. Now, I'm really going to hate saying this, and there's been plenty of rumors about people allegedly leaving the company, or Terrence Hill also calling shot down their rumors, and I really think this does kind of suck if this was Austin Aries' last match, because we know the tapings and everything, but this was the best match probably out of the night between Austin Aries and Davey Richards. So I ended up with the stipulation because I enjoyed the match, and it was actually I could actually get into this match. It was really good, and fans looked like they woke up when they saw this. And Austin Aries always over, like, And I feel like sometimes the internet is lying about half these people that have left the company, because some people just shoot down the rumors. Some people think it's Dave Meltzer online just wanting to do that just to come at TNA. Like, I don't want Austin Aries to leave. I like Austin Aries, and Austin Aries is one of my favorites on here. Like, it would suck to see him go if it was like that, because I want him to win the tag team championships, and him going against Davey Richards tonight was probably, like I said, the best match on this show tonight between him and Richards. So I really did like this match. And I'm pretty much going into the next thing. They talk about more King of the Mountain with Eric Young, which some people say they don't care about it because it's that little red title. And let me say about the King of the Mountain Championship. The King of the Mountain title is a TV title, a Legends title, a Global title. And people say they're just rehashing that belt so many times. Why do you continue to do this? It just doesn't make sense. But Dollhouse went against Awesome Kong and Brooke Tessmacher. Hold on, folks. Went against Brooke Tessmacher, which it was good. Match was alright. I say that. So it wasn't a lot to say about the match they had, but Kong and Brooke Tessmacher mostly dominated throughout the whole match. They actually had their hands on Terrell and pretty much pinned, you know, the Dollhouse and everything, winning the match. So it wasn't much to say about this women's match, but it was. But they don't go against her for the title till Wednesday, which I still find it odd with the bookings of this, because why didn't you just put the title matches on the pay-per-view, which is just strange to me in a way. Magnus with his promo talking about the 13th anniversary of a little company and everything, and for big dreams, and he talked about the stars are coming out to shine, and you know the money problems in this company, and talk about TNA's Shining Stars. Well, if you come on for one last time, he's been here for 6 years and he's proud to be a part of TNA Wrestling. And talk about, I don't hate you like he hates James, but I respect you, which is kind of odd for a person that pushed his wife. Hold on. Off a train. I'm sorry you had to pause that part, folks. I just had to be sure on something. You know, pushing his wife off a train. You think he'd be more pissed at James Storm than talking about this, you know, embracing your love and everything for Mickey James, and actually try to go at James Storm for what he did, you know, pushing his wife off the stage and stuff. And pretty much coming into this match, Magnus versus Storm, an unsanctioned match, which this match was really good brawl, hardcore, but it kind of got to the technical difficulties once they kind of got in the back and got on the cords, messing up the lights and power to the show. It kind of messed up stuff until they can get their stuff back together, the power and everything, since they touched some cords in the back. Unfortunately, that went bad, but the people really did enjoy the match, saying, holy shit, people going through tables and chairs and stuff, and pretty much Storm trying to get the throw dust in Heaven's Eye, but it didn't work, doing 2 super kicks and everything, but then kind of just kind of came into both of them getting beer bottles double knockouting each other as Storm fell out on them. Pretty much both KO, got the win on Magnus beating him, and so yeah. Which is very surprised he got the win over. You think Magnus will prevail getting the win over James Storm. So yeah. So a little bit of some problems. They pretty much both helped men up, and yeah. And I kind of hate to say that both James Storm and Magnus are leaving the company in a way. But I'm not sure with Storm in a way, though, because Storm never actually said he was leaving. Magnus pretty much made it clear in his promo earlier. I just hate to see on the TNA original James Storm go. And and Magnus, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like some of these guys will be back one day along the line, because I just feel like the internet, like I said before, just like that makes so many rumors. You just believe that they're leaving the company unless they say something about it, then they'll say something about it. But when you lose talent like James Storm and Magnus, it's kind of a shame. And like James Storm is, I like James Storm, so yeah. But they did pull off a great brawl in their match. So if that was their last match for both men, it kind of sucks in a way to see them both go. Drew Galloway talked about they would have the final battle with the BDC Beatdown Clan this Wednesday on Impact, but he said he's going to stand up and win the King of the Mountain match. And unfortunately, when it kind of came back to the show, the production crew was trying to clean up everything in the ring, but since there were so many technical difficulties, which really went on for about 2-3 minutes. Like, can somebody fix the power in the back? Like, the power was just out. Like, somebody fix the power. Fix the power. Why isn't the power working on the show right now? And they had to clean up a lot of stuff, so you just didn't know what to do and mop everything up. And there's just so many technical difficulties. EC3's entrance and people trying to say fuck EC3 chants, and EC3 and Tyrus came out, and Anderson couldn't even do his mic thing, but Anderson and Lashley went against him. It was actually a great match in a way. Good tag team match. EC3 and then picking up the 1%. Tyrus was just pretty much destroying everybody out there. So Tyrus kind of put on a show tonight, which I was almost odd that Kurt Angle wasn't even there tonight. The world champion was instead of making an appearance, but like I said, there's some strange booking going on, and pretty much as we came into the final match of the night, they talked about Jeff Jarrett's promo, talked about Global Force Wrestling and everything, and talked about TNA wrestlers and stuff, so it's going to be on a global level, he says tonight. So, King of the Mountain match, Jeff Jarrett, Bobby Roode, Drew Galloway, Matt Hardy, and Eric Young, which probably was another great match to end off the show. Some people think it was just a clusterfuck of a pay-per-view, but this is where the odd part comes in with the King of the Mountain match. Was it a great match? Yes, it was. Some cool spots. Eric Young power driving Jeff Jarrett into the steel steps, the ladder. Drew Galloway doing the swanton off the cage, the King of the Mountain cage, and the King of the Mountain Championship, which pretty much people say was just though it's a little toy red belt and everything. But Jeff Jarrett won the match. I almost lost a little bit of the concept of it, but people really did like it for the rest of cool. And Jeff Jarrett came out, people said thank you, Jarrett, and everything. But the odd thing is that Jeff Jarrett won the King of the Mountain Championship. So I don't think people said it was a one. He kept saying, "Oh, this is my one time. You'll see me last time I ever walked around the TNA ramp." But I don't think this is over yet. Some people, I kind of expected a Global Force Wrestling invasion to happen in that, but if we started tonight, it would be too soon, because I thought it was going to be a run. I thought the Bullet Club or somebody was going to run down and stop him and help Jeff Jarrett win the King of the Mountain tonight, but he won on his own the match, and people are just going to shit on it and shit on it and shit on it. Did I like the pay-per-view tonight? There are good parts and there are negative parts, so it was a good pay-per-view. I'm not saying it was a great pay-per-view, but it was a good pay-per-view. It had its moments and it had its parts that were really good. Now, I don't know if this whole Global Force Wrestling invasion is going to happen or what's happening, all these rumors of these people leaving the company. And like, I kind of hate that, you know, people want to hate on TNA so bad, because I feel like now this is just a way people just want to say fuck TNA, fuck TNA, fuck them, like they just hope they die. Like, I've never seen people so hell-bent on a wrestling company to fail so badly for. Like you're just hoping them to fail. I don't know if Jeff Jarrett and Global Force Wrestling and TNA can do something. I don't know what's their plan. Bringing Jarrett back, could it be a good direction? Could it help? Because I know TNA, it's been down in the dumps lately on some stuff. It has been down in the dumps on some parts in the company, and I want to see things change around. I think it would be cool if Global Force Wrestling against TNA, or whatever Jeff Jarrett's plan is. I don't think this is the last time we've seen Jeff Jarrett in Impact Wrestling. I feel like a lot of more things are gonna go down. So you just watch out for it. And maybe Wednesday, we don't know. I kept saying before, Destination America, they need to do something. I think there needs to be a triple like invasion thing. ROH versus Global Force Wrestling versus TNA Wrestling. But there are people employed from both companies that are in that thing, so you know who could be on whose side in a way. But I would like to see an invasion of people going to TNA or Global Force Wrestling guys. Like, you look at the GFW roster, there's people like Scott Steiner, the Young Bucks, or a lot of the Bullet Club. The Bullet Club, we'll say the Bullet Club pretty much. It'd be cool to see AJ Styles back in there one more time. Shelton Benjamin, Sanjay Dutt, a lot of people. I would love to see some type of triple war with ROH, TNA, and Global Force Wrestling. But I just don't know what the plan is. People think now, what is the future after this? I know people that will say, oh, fuck this company, that want them to fail. Some people actually want to see better. And I was reading on Twitter tonight. I feel like it's a 50-50 thing. There are people that want to see TNA succeed. People thought it was a great pay-per-view. People loved the pay-per-view. Some people that get this shit all over it. And it's like, yeah, fuck Jeff Jarrett. Why is this man coming out of retirement to win a title in a different company? So it's just, I think it's just weird booking tonight with all this whole pay-per-view. And it's been a while since TNA pay-per-view. TNA's done the pay-per-view. And I just feel like TNA needs to do something to get their shit together. I really do. I'm not gonna be like everybody else that just says, fuck this company, fuck them, I hope you fucking die. Because it's funny in a way for people that have shitted on TNA for years, hoping for them to die. Somehow, some reason, they always make it another year and keep going and keep going and going and going and going. And I think their timeline, you know, people saying they're going to last a year, won't last this year, won't last that year. But somehow, some way, they make it past 13 years, people. So I don't think you can't count TNA out of the map yet. So yeah, that's what I have to say about that. I think Slammiversary was good for what it was and its parts. Like I said, there are good parts, bad parts. Aries versus Davey Richards, probably one of the greatest parts of the night. King of the Mountain match, iffy on that in a way. Will there be a Global Force Wrestling invasion? Maybe. I don't know. I would like to see the Dirty Hills go against the Young Bucks. I like to see the Bullet Club go against all the BDC. I don't know, because even Jeff Jarrett's, you know, speaking on Jeff Jarrett in a way, Global Force Wrestling has been on a good start. I've already seen people destroy that, because I've seen the attendance where these baseball fields only like 100-something people showed up. They look worse than the photos what TNA did for their baseball shows. So that's why. I don't know if there needs to be a change of the guard. I don't know what's going on back with management. I don't even know who's booking this. I don't know what Billy Corgan is doing back there, but Billy Corgan just better come up with some better ideas. I know that. Because I just thought the booking was somewhat strange tonight. I still feel like it's weird that she didn't book the world title, but most of all the title matches will probably be this Wednesday. I'm sure Wednesday is going to be a more spectacular show than tonight. Because tonight was just a good show. I didn't think it was great to spectacular, but I know they're going to put on a better show this Wednesday on Impact. We can get the world title on the line and everything else. Now, I don't read spoilers. I don't read all that stuff for tapings. I like stuff to surprise me, and I'm going to watch it and be surprised. So that's why. But I don't know what to expect the future out of this company since tonight with Jeff Jarrett winning the King of the Mountain Championship. But I'm sure we're going to see him there for a little bit more while. And I bet sooner or later, like I said, I think it will be a Global Force Wrestling type of invasion angle. And I want to see that because I think that could actually help. To be honest, both companies kind of need each other right now to help in a way. Because they just need support. And there are people that support this company. Some people think it's just WWE fans taking them out, or ROH fans, but everybody has their own different fan base and whatever. I just wanted to really get my thoughts and get a little bit more in depth on this pay-per-view and how TNA is doing. I just think the thing it really did mess up on was the whole power problem. They had to keep trying to restore power, and the mics get cut back on. They kind of cut like 2 minutes. Could have cut to something else, but instead of showing the guys try to clean up the mess and fix it. in time, and they did what they could and got it back together. But did it go too long? Did it take too long? I'm not really sure. It was a little bit of a minute out there till they got to EC3's entrance, but I don't know, man. It's just so many questions, so many theories, so many ideas, so many things you could think on. What are they gonna do to fix all this? And hopefully they do fix all this. I don't know what the plan is. I don't know who's doing what or what's gonna happen, but maybe there'll be a solution to this, and we just have to wait till Wednesday on Impact or something. I'm just tired of hearing all these rumors of everybody leaving the company, and that the TNA wrestlers themselves have to keep coming on Twitter and shoot down the rumors. Because I think somebody's lying sometimes. I feel like it's just, they just want to see them fail. It's just very odd that I've just never seen some people hell-bent on taking out a wrestling company that badly. But we shall see. Hopefully this something will work Wednesday. Hopefully things turn out for the better. But that's my Slammiversary review, people, of 2015. And like I said, just a good show tonight. Some matches were good, some matches were bad. Some parts messed up, some parts not. So it's pretty much a good show. I'm not gonna say it was the worst fucking show I ever saw. Like, it's to the clusterfuck to a point of returning on pay-per-view with the King of the Mountain Championship. So yeah. But I'm out of here, guys. I'll see you later. Peace. Sorry I couldn't get live reaction, so I had to work double shows tonight with a whole bunch of other stuff, so I couldn't even get a live reaction going for this whole thing. But I'm just really going to give my thoughts on the pay-per-view tonight for TNA. So I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace.